Hey guys, how are things going? Hope everybody's doing well. Just wanted to come on here real quick and talk about what is the deal with people that just cannot accept certain things in life. I have a friend that he's obsessed. Now, mind you, I love phones too. I'm the same way. I'm obsessed with phones. And I used to get to the point where I would buy the latest and greatest every year, and I'd sell my old phone, buy the new phone. I got to a point, though, where they weren't really innovating with these phones. And they've reached a plateau. I think they reached a plateau in 2022. And I really, truly believe that. I think Apple hasn't been innovating for the last 15 years. That's my opinion only. I've had every single Apple iPhone since the iPhone 8 Plus, or whatever it was called at the time. Yeah, I have a dog that's chewing on a bone, in case you're wondering what that noise is. Anyway, and, I had all the Samsungs at the same time. The Apple iPhone was always the extra phone. But I finally had to ditch the S25 Ultra, right? S24 Ultra. I ditched that phone. Thought that they were really going to upgrade and do innovation, and they relied on AI. And I don't use AI. I don't believe it. Why do I want to make my life more phony? And it doesn't. It's fake. It's fake stuff. What are you doing, girlfriend? What are you doing? You don't need to go outside. Anyway, what? No, you don't need to go outside. No, you don't. What's going on? I'm doing a video, Babas. I'm doing a video. You don't need to go outside. No. So, what? What? What are you doing? What, are you going to get up on the table? What? I'm doing a video. Anyway, so I think the best phone I had was my Samsung S22 Ultra. My Note 7, the one that was recalled, was the best phone I think I ever had from Samsung. But that was recalled because the battery exploded, and so I couldn't keep it. But my point being with this is it's funny how people just keep upgrading them every year and every year. And I used to be one of those people. But I'm no longer a Samsung person. I'm no longer an Apple person. I don't own, only products I own was my MacBook Pro and my MacBook Air. Those are the only two Apple products that I own. And I got rid of my Apple Ultra Watch 2. I got rid of my Apple iPhone 17 Pro Max. I guess it was just the Pro, because there wasn't really any difference between the Pro Max except the bigger screen. But what I'm saying is I think we have really plateaued on as far as phones. Hi, DIxie. I see you. Yes, I know. What do you want? Anyway, I truly believe this. Are you going to get up here? What's the deal? Are you going to try to knock my phone off or what? No, you can't have that. Anyway, I have my girl DIxie wants, I don't know what she wants. What do you want? Anyway, I guess this is one way of having my dogs in my videos, right? What? Dude, really? No, don't. That hurts Daddy when you do that. Anyway, and I truly believe that they have. But I have this friend, and he keeps thinking, that he's going to get this great phone. And he spends a lot of money, and then he goes to sell them, and he doesn't even try to get the money. He just takes what he can get out of it, which a lot of times you have to do that. But I just don't, you just got to be happy with what you got. And I don't think they're going to innovate anymore. I really don't. Phones we're at a plateau. There's not much more things that they can add on them to make them have special features. And, Samsung tried to do that with AI with the S24 Ultra. And there's a lot of people that use AI, but it's fake. It's fake. Why do you want to use something fake? But a lot of our people or humanity wants to be phony, fakey, and want people to think differently about him because they're not happy with themselves pretty much. And I think that's a key thing with what's going on with my friend. He thinks that he's going to find a perfect phone, and he always finds a problem. That's fine. Like I said, he needs to live and learn, but he's been doing this for as long as I've known him. And we traded phones way back when, and I traded my Samsung phone for his Apple iPhone. It was the 8 Plus that I got. It was a limited edition. He had it, and we traded. And that's great. I mean, I've done some trades too, but my whole point is I've known him for long enough, and he does things that, that's great if he's got the money to do that. But I'm just to the point where I'm settling. I like the phones I have, and I don't really use my phone to the full potential with the features I think I need. I just need a good camera. I need to be able to get my email and send a text message. And the main reason is make sure that it's got good phone reception when I'm talking on the phone. So anyway, let me know in the comments if you've run into this or felt like this. I mean, this has to do with any product right now. I just think they're doing a lot of things to stuff, and they're not really advanced features. And I think they're saying it has it. I think that a lot of our stuff, I just think they're making things a lot cheaper and not making them as well as they once were, because innovation's kind of gone. I don't think you need to have a camera inside your refrigerator so you can look to see what you need to get at the grocery store when it automatically makes a list. I don't think you need that. Can't you just open the door and look in there and see what you need? I mean, that's not convenience to me. But they want to be able to control everything from remotely, and I don't understand that either. I mean, yeah, sometimes it works. Sometimes it does, but I think it's all in being hacked into and that kind of thing. You're vulnerable to being hacked. But let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.